Oracle. What should they call her? What should they call her? Oracle. What's good, gang gang? We're here to do Aquarius 2026, year ahead, baby. We're going to take a look at what's coming at you. Okay, so get a drink, a snack, pull up a seat. Let's get into it. There's a lot of big transits, especially for my Aquarius gang gang. Big things happening this year. Okay, you got a couple of eclipses coming your way in your sign. Okay, we already had Pluto come into Aquarius to stay for the next 20 years, but it's going to get some company. So one of the other things that's going to happen is the North Node is going to go into Aquarius. Okay, I believe Mars as well next year. Okay, so a lot of big energy. What's good, Project Execute? So we're going to get into it. A lot of things happening, especially in Aquarian energy. There's going to be some take the good, you take the bad, you take it all, and there you have. And I feel like it's not really that it's bad, but there's going to be tension surrounding some of these transit, because you also have Uranus retrograde in Taurus right now, which is going to make a square, right? We're going to have Jupiter go into Leo, which is going to be opposition for you guys, right? And I think around September of next year, we're going to have a Venus retrograde in Scorpio, which will also be a square. So these things are things you're going to feel intensely. Okay, so we're going to get into it. We're going to take, put some glasses on. We're going to take the general energy and see the energy you should try to embody, right? We're going to get you guys some affirmations. We're going to look at what's the challenge, and then we're going to do a Celtic spread. So that's why I sing to you, pull up a chair. If you are one of my Patreoners or one of my followers, and you're doing the group ritual with us, you should be on day 2 of your 13 wishes. Okay? Spirit, can you show me, please? What is it that my Aquarius gang, Sun Node, Rising, Venus, and North Node need to know? And if you're a follower of mine, you know I'm always talking about the damn North Node, how important it is, how significant it is. And I'm always telling people with the yearly readings, you know, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. But in this particular case, that the North Node is going to be in your sign for the majority of next year. And once it goes into your sign, it'll be there for 18 months. It's super relevant. Okay, so let's take a look. Spirit, can you show me the energy my Aquarian gang should be embodied? Y'all, okay? Aquarian gang should be embodied in 2026, please. Can you show me, please? One already came out. Anything else? Oh. Okay, normally I don't think I gave any other sign 3 cards, but as I said, this is a big year for you guys. Okay, so we're going to take them off. You got Temple of Carnelian as your first card. First off, while I'm, Spirit's already starting to channel, I feel like there's like a quick pace frequency. Okay, you may feel like you're meeting a lot of deadlines, learning a lot of new things, or that the days are moving quickly. Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. You have such strength within you. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly, genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable. Are you going to help live in the life you were? Are you going to help you? Let me read that sentence again. That's one long sentence. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. So that's kind of what I was saying, that this fast pace, this newness, this deadline, something like that is representative of change. Doesn't mean that it's always comfortable. Okay, let's see if there's a prayer for that. Sekhmet, who loves me unconditionally, brave, bright as fire, bold as can be, bless this situation with your healing power. Do it now, this very hour. I offer you love and gratitude from my heart as you liberate me from this trouble dark. Sekhmet, who loves with passion and might, you assist me now with your eternal fire bright. Okay, now your next card is Pillar of Light. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. Something is being awakened. And yes, it is through challenge, like I said. Doesn't feel negative, it feels new. Okay? It feels new. Give me 1 second. I need to fix something. There we go. Okay, that should fix that. Okay, sorry. All right, so I feel like with this card here, something is being awakened within you. It's like a triggering and activation. Okay, maybe through this newness. Here's the prayer for this card. Pillar of light burning bright, earth star below, soul star above. Burn away all that is not light. Transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descend. Your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine protection. Look who just showed up, the black cat, our gypsy. Okay, so I feel like that's also a little blessing for you guys. It's an as above, so below. Whatever you think you're experiencing externally, you will be also experiencing internally. Okay, and then your last card is Chariot of Ascension. Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between the dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of the soul light into the physical body, and the joining of the divine harmony of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, Chariot of Ascension, and Soul Fire is the spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiate. So there's something that has to do with this period that is like a graduation. Okay. Let's get your affirmations. Now that somebody wants to be all in it to win it, do not step on that. Okay. She needs to find a place to be because you can't stay there, my love. I know you're not camera shy. She watches my phone. Listen, sit right there. Relax. Okay? All right, let's get you guys your affirmations. Spirit. Can you show me with clarity and precision what are the affirmations for Aquarius 2026? What should they practice as an affirmation, as a mindset to achieve goals they set out for in 2026? Can you show me with clarity what affirmations Aquarius is going to need for 2026? Can you show me, please? My energy is expensive and exclusive. Everyone I desire desires me more. I don't chase, I attract. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulates in the universe. As you are entering this new season where you have what feels like deadlines or a fast-paced energy, you have to recognize the difference between goals and labor versus chasing and searching for something outside of yourself. Okay? So that's the thing here. You back, huh? I'm going to turn these around should you want to take a picture for these so that you can have them. I'm going to hold them up 2 at a time. Okay. Okay. And this was at the bottom of the deck. The last one. Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to get into your Celtic spread. Please do like the video. A follow if you are not a follower. We'd love to have you. Before we get into your Celtic, let's look at what the challenges are going to be for 2026. Hi, Miss Dane. What do you want? Yes, Mom. What? You're such a witchy broad. There you are. Spirit, can you show me? Coffin and high honor coming out crossed. Something could have ended in a painful way. Okay. It could have felt awkward, or this could be happening so that you could be new. You could be closing out something with courthouse here. Okay. Courtship. There could be, you could feel like you're flirting. Poverty is under that, right? Flirting with financial ruin, or like you've been on the brink. Like, I need this one thing to work because my finances, I need to like balance out my finances. For others of yous, you could have come out of a situationship or a relationship, and now it's about like, okay, so in my first marriage, right? And tell you a story, personal story. My first marriage, we separated about 5 years after we got married. However, we didn't divorce until 11 years later. Well, the whole time that I was attached to his name, even though I was not with him, I couldn't get a sliver of credit. Okay? Like nothing would go my way, right? So what am I saying? There could be something, an old life, whether on paper or otherwise, courthouse, right? Or this could be a rebirth of something new, right? Right? So it feels like there's some kind of change. I feel like you're also deciding what stays from the old life and what goes. Okay, so all of that feels relevant right now. Spirit, can you show me? It's like being on the scene right now. Can you show me the situation for my Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me? One card, please. Okay. Something was hard. You got the Three of Swords with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Baskets. Spirit, can you show me the blockage? One card, please. Spirit, can you show us the Empress? Can you show me the foundation? Emperor, the Five of Baskets, and the Nine of Sticks. Spirit, what's falling away? Seven of Sticks, protections. It's in reverse or opposition or something. Okay. What's upon you right now? Nine of Cups. So you might feel good or feel energetic about new opportunities that you can feel or smell on the horizon. Spirit, can you show me what's coming in? What's coming in for Aquarius? Okay, we got here the King of Wands. Spirit, can you show me how you see yourself as the Two of Coins? Versatility, but also maybe a little self-doubt. Spirit, can you show me how others see Aquarius? Two of Cups, in alignment or loving or something like that. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what's in Aquarius's hopes and fears, please? Can you show me? Can you show me, please, what's in Aquarius's hopes and fears? Knight of Swords crossed. Spirit, can you show me the most likely outcome? You got the Four of Coins and the Daughter of Baskets. Okay. Dr. Grant, which is the Hermit in this deck, is at the bottom of the deck. Thank you. You can sit here now. All right. Let's get a deck to clarify. Show me, Spirit. Please clarify with precision why the Three of Swords is here in the situation with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Cups. What is this Three of Swords, please? One card, please. What is the Three of Swords? One card, please. What is the Three of Swords here? So this is the King of Swords in reverse, okay? I feel like, can you stop it, Miss Thing? I feel like the King of Swords here in reverse, it could be you. It could be the masculine and an element in you, male or female. But you could feel like somebody that is not making good decisions right now. Or there could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you who made some decisions that hurt you. Okay, you have here with that card, the Ten of Wands. Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here? With the Page of Pentacles. And whatever it was caused a lot of grief in your life. Okay, you might still be in this. And now there's an opportunity for something new. But there's some things that maybe you're not really 100% clear on yet. And Neptune retrograde just ended around the 10th of this month. So there's still a lot of clarity that is coming into focus. Spirit, why is the Seven of Baskets here for Aquarius, please? Why is the Seven of Baskets here? With the Three of Cups, okay? So I feel like there's an event either from the past or from the present that is now starting to replay in your mind. And you're looking at things from a different perspective, as you always do, Aquarius. So in the past, you might have looked at something that happened to you as a bad thing. And it's not that it wasn't, or it was. Now you may be looking at it like, oh, so I had that experience, whatever that may have been, so that I could see a different version of myself, okay? So the three, you got the Queen here, the big Queen, which is the Empress, and that is in the blockage. Spirit, why is that in the blockage? So, could be a Taurus, Libra, or Virgo of importance. But I feel like more than not, whatever you went through may have you feeling like, am I really the Empress? If I was the Empress, would I have gone through this? Or maybe you know you're the Empress, but you feel like you lost your muse, your mojo. Maybe you're trying to get that back. And maybe that has something to do with self-reflection that I was just talking about getting a different perspective. I feel like if this would have happened to you in the past, this change of course, change of direction, you might have lost confidence in some way. I feel like now you're more reliant on spirit and on the intuition or the lantern that Virgo carries, which is essentially spirit. Okay. So at the foundation, you have the Emperor, the 5 of baskets, and the 9 of sticks. Okay. This could be this King of Swords in reverse. This could represent a boss. I've had this deck for about 5 years. I never noticed that in the back of this, where the Emperor is, there's actually somebody on a cross. Okay. And so there's some kind of persecution going on there. Maybe you felt persecuted by a situation in 5 of Cups. It could have gave you great sadness. Okay. You could have been trying to lift yourself out of something with this 9 of Wands. Okay. And this is at the foundation. Now you could also be learning how to become your own emperor. Now, thank you, Spirit. John Horse, which is the Emperor in this deck, is coming out here with the 6 of Cups. This has a reflection of a father figure, an old partner, even you, but it feels like somebody else, and a reflection of that. And an old betrayal. You see how something in the past is being brought up by a present situation. I feel like you're looking for some type of closure so that you can have a whole new world, a new beginning, right? You got the 5 of baskets. Spirit, what's this about? 5 of baskets and the 3 of swords. And there's like this reliving or this cleaning out of an old wound to sanitize it, right? And move past this crying over spilled milk that even energetically could have been following you for quite some time. And the 9 of Wands. Some of you, it's 9 months, 9 years. Okay. You've got the 9 of sticks here, comes out with the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Cups, right? So for a while, you could have had reasons to hold on to something. But I feel like part of this feels like a decolonization of the mind. Do you see her? She got her gun in her Bible. Then a truth comes in, and then she has the 9 of Cups. So it's like you're freeing yourself from old wounds, honestly. Queen of Swords. Okay, this is you. This is, what's love got to do with it? And that feels like holding old wounds are only hurting you. And there goes the Empress in the upright and the world. And so it feels like you are picking yourself up from something maybe you didn't even know knocked you down or still knocked you down. You got the 4 cups and the 3 of pentacles and the High Priestess and the Star card, which is you, and the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Wands and the King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. It's like you're restructuring your balance, your perspective. Okay? And I feel like if you do come into balance in this way, you become magnetic. You got the 7 of sticks here in reverse as to what's falling away. Spirit, what is this? What is this? With the Death card, okay? So the 9 of Wands is being, 7 of Wands is being better than the competition or pushing up against opposition, right? but it's in reverse for the devil, right? I feel like you had to let something go to have a future. And the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card and the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I just heard Hail Mary, full of grace, right? Ace of Cups in the Tower. Justice, the Lovers, Seven of Wands, Death card, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's it's like you're learning a new playbook. And there could be something about it that is taking you back to a different time where maybe if you would have knew better, you would have did better. Okay? So let's look at this Nine Cups that's crowning you. This is something that's happening right now. I feel like you can feel the winds of change. Okay, with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Judgment. Five of Wands. I'm getting que será. What will be, will be. I feel like you're not worrying about shit you can't control anymore. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine of importance, especially emphasis on Scorpio. There could be somebody loves you, baby. There could be somebody who may feel the disconnect, may want to throw one last stone. Magician, Two of Swords, because it feels like they never expected you to rebirth yourself. And I feel like you're doing it. Father of Sticks coming in. King of Wands. What is this? This is something about taking action. With the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. And you're going to meet up with either the masculine and feminine sides of yourself coming into balance, and you didn't even know that shit was happening, right? Wheel of Fortune, a second chance, right? At something that you thought had passed you by. But there's also some of you, could be a relationship on the horizon. And you have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, going to calmer waters, Five of Pentacles. You could have felt like you were on the outside looking in, but it's the Six of Wands, victory, and Eight of Wands. You're going to get the communication that you want. Some kind of opposition doesn't have what it takes to... doesn't have the like what it takes to prevent you from becoming the emperor. I see the Ten of Cups, the emperor here, okay? Even if they are vocal, okay? You have the Two of Coins here as you see yourself. You could see yourself sitting on the fence, like you don't know what the outcomes are going to be. Like, listen, I'm rolling the dice here. I'm giving it my all. I don't know how it's going to come out. I never did this before. I'm undecided which way to go. Two of Coins. Here comes the rain again. Okay. But it feels like As long as you bet on you, I heard bet on black. As long as you bet on you, okay, you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles in the sun. Now, if you are in a position of money, was that here? Yeah, that was here. Okay. Okay. If you are in some way managing some finances, make sure that you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Okay? Because so if there's something legally that you're trying to do with your finances, make sure that you have all your paperwork in order. I feel like this year's a lot of paperwork in order. I also feel like when Jupiter is sitting across from Pluto, especially if that happens in conjunction with the eclipse and Mars being there, it is super important that you are meticulous. Because Saturn is going to be in Aries, the house of self. And Jupiter, which is expansion of all types, will be opposing you. So Saturn always wants us to say, did you do your homework? Did you do the right thing? Are you right? Because I feel like if you do that, you pass with flying colors. Okay? So we have here, how do people see you? Is the Two of Baskets or the Two of Cups with Temperance. Easy does it. Slow as you go. People may feel like you gave too much, too long to something. I feel like there's somebody that stands by you. Could be any kind of soulmate, friend, child, lover. That really pours into your cup. It could be somebody else that watches how your cups get poured. And this could be even the energy of Saturn. Right? Trying to get you to avoid a mistake that you maybe made in the past. Daughter of Knives. Crossed. This could be a disagreement with somebody, or you're afraid of a disagreement, or you're afraid of conflict with somebody. And this also may be you learning how to exercise your throat chakra in a balanced way as to not repeat something. Also, there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius of importance apart from you. Seven of Cups and the Fool. Spirit says, Don't worry about what somebody says. Worry about what somebody does. Okay? Because maybe not everybody is pulling in the same direction. And you may notice that people are not pulling in the same direction. The question is why. In the outcome, you got the Four of Coins and the Daughter of Baskets. Before I do that, I want to take one more for this. What's this Daughter of Knives with the Seven of Cups and the Fool? Show me, please. What is it that they're confused about? Is it the new beginning? Is it someone? Well, it is you, Aquarius, Hangman. We'll look for it. I feel like there's motive is going to be everything this year. Okay? I feel like there's a symbiotic relationship here and one that's not so much. Okay? And there's something here about the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Hierophant. So even though you may feel like you don't have enough of something, I feel like it comes out okay. But you may also learn that somebody was pulling in another direction, but they just didn't have enough to stop you. Okay? Four of Pentacles is here. Spirit, why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aquarians? King of Wands. Came out, the King of Wands came out slightly crossed. You may be hesitant on taking some type of action. Okay? Four of Wands. That's peace and harmony, your stability, home life, 1111 card, twin flame, judgment. Okay? At the bottom of the deck. Okay? It could be a Scorpio of importance. Right? So there's Four Coins and this King of Wands and this Four of Wands. There's something here about, you love chicken? There's a change here. And I feel like you're ready to take some action, but it's like you're being very cautious. And I think that's a good idea. Okay? Because I feel like this year is pivotal. Okay? And the actions you take are like permanent. Okay? And the King of Cups is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be a male of importance from the past that you hold. Take the good, to take the bad, to take it all in there and have, right? But I feel like you're having conversations in some realm with this person. And the Magician and the Death card. So it's like you're transforming a part of you. Okay? You're transforming a part of you. And it feels like some of the changes, they have consequences. Like positively or negatively. And I think that's why you're going to be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Intentional. Okay? So we have the Daughter of Baskets here. Five of Wands. Let me get one more. The Moon, the Three of Pentacles, and the Star, and the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Again, feels like there's some kind of conflict. This could be from your younger self. Okay, this could be like clearing out an older wound of something that you have held for a very long time. Okay. And it has to do with a collaboration either from now or from the past. And in this reinvention of yourself, Spirit is imploring on you to listen to your intuition and what brings you stability and what's done with love and the Chariot. Because the Knight of Swords is there again. Right? And that was in your hopes and fears. So it's like there could be somebody who's waiting to try to take control or have you question your power with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands and like get in your head and cause you problems in that way. Okay. Right. And you have to have the passion and the wherewithal. I feel like that's what these squares this year are going to do. They're going to show you what you're really passionate about, how to go to calmer waters, how to do things right, right? So that you're not crying over spilled milk and not experiencing the Ten of Swords from the past, okay? It may have taken you a long time, okay? And you might have even had some beliefs about yourself that you no longer hold, okay? And you could be seeing some of those situations as the Page of Wands, how you might have undid yourself for holding on to something, right? And not believing in your strength. But I feel like you are rolling up your sleeves right now. Okay. And there's this masculine from the past that you are having some kind of conversation with. This person could be on the other side. We got the Judgment card right here. Right. But either which way, even if this person is at a distance from you, like you're putting something to bed so that you can be the new version, the best version of yourself. And the Magician, okay, that's the transformation. Okay. And the Knight of Cups and the Empress. I feel like there is somebody who's looking out for you. Okay. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's who you're becoming, my love. Let's look at this Dr. Grant card, which is the Hermit. She finally nestled in behind me with the Six of Swords. I feel like the more reflective you are, Okay? Four of Swords here. The more internal healing you do, even if it feels like the 6 and the 4 is the 10, like you went through some shit, right? You're going to come out better for it on the other side. Okay? There's going to be some bittersweet shedding of the old version, the world, but you can come into balance if you can, take your time and weigh all the different sides. You can be the 9 of Pentacles, okay? 2 of Cups, and really come into alignment, okay? You have to be cautious with the demons of yesterday popping their ugly head, especially about lack, okay? 10 of Cups is here. I like that. And the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So I feel like you have a lot of positive things, but in all of that, you have a lot of energy that is forcing you to take stock of the experiences you've had in the past, why they happened, and what your perspective is now of those situations. Because maybe in the past you chose a situation that wasn't best for you because you were afraid of going it alone. Or like afraid, like you needed somebody to validate something for you. I feel like your perspective on how that turned out is different now. I feel like you're not as eager to give somebody control over your outcome, or at least not that person. Okay, we are going to take we're going to look at what chakra is going to be most affected in 2026. Spirit, can you show me, please? For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where in their bodies, what chakra will be affected most by these situations happening in 2026? So you have empathy in reverse. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And maybe that was the blockage. Maybe that is the challenge. Third eye. And I said it's very important that you listen to your intuition this time. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. These are all purple and indigo. So it's all in the mind. Self-esteem and indecision. And there could have been a time where you let other people make decisions for you, where you went against your better judgment so that you wouldn't have to do something alone. Now you may be faced with the opposite. Trusting a situation and your intuition on who you should collaborate with. Maybe that's the lesson, right? Self-esteem, indecision, and blame. And in the past, did you allow others to make decisions so that you would be uh you could absolve yourself of having to make a decision, you see. And how did that go? Right? And now that you are willing to take the reins of that, how does that shape not only your view of your past situations, but how does it affect your decision making moving forward? Okay. So that's what I have for my Aquarius gang. Um, Next up will be the water signs. I have already done all of fire, earth, and air. So if you are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, watch out over the next couple of days. Those signs will go up as well. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye.